Hello, 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 everyone. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Lisa Domian, Solid at My Core, Holistic Health Coach, Beachbody Coach. How are you all? I'm going to hang on just for 1 second to see if anybody joins us. Hope you all have been getting my notifications that I plan on being on around noon Central Daylight Time. I always get Central Daylight Time and Central Standard Time mixed up. Thank you to my good friend Liz, who I know is going to be listening in on this later, for correcting me on that. And I'm going to talk about Liz today, actually. So thank you again, everyone, for following me here. Give me some likes or some loves if you're on. Don't be shy. I can't actually see you, but you can hit like or love the little button or say hello. I'm not going to call you out or anything, but I can see that I've got a few people on. And then you jump off. You're scared. Wanted to come at you today with day 6 of my series of being a balanced mom. And again, thank you so much, you guys, for following me on this series and following me on this page. And I by no means am a perfectly balanced mom, just sharing tips and tricks around what I have learned to be more balanced and to be more solid at my core, which is the name of my business. I'm constantly on this journey to be both solid at my core mentally, physically, spiritually. Anything from nutrition, wellness, fitness to rituals and balance and just life of being a mom and a wife and a spouse and a friend. So again, thank you guys for joining me and following me. Today I want to talk about friendships and cultivating good, wise, balanced friendships and how that plays into the importance of being a mom, but really the importance of being just a woman. And let me pause for a moment and say, this series has been entitled Balanced Mom, but I hope and I pray that whether you're a mom or not, I hope you're finding little nuggets in this. I know I have some men that have been following me and commenting, and I know I've got some people who are not married, don't have kids. I hope and I think that everything I've been talking about can definitely apply to you in your life. So I do hope you are following me along on this journey, whether you're a mom or not, because it's just meant to be tips and tricks for everyone. So today we're going to talk about friendship. And I thought it was so fitting. I'm going to go back to this lovely little book that I read every day. And my dear friend Liz did give this to me, and it is an awesome book. And the reflection for today, and I shared this on my personal page, which is Lisa Domian, the message for today, and it was entitled Get There. And the very first line, I'm actually just going to read maybe a couple, but it says, if you're lucky enough to have a group of close friends that you connect with deeply, who are in your same season of life, all right in your very own town, I hope that you soak it up. In the very last reflection, she says, there is no substitute for time spent together, face to face, in the same place, with good friends. How are you taking time to enjoy and nurture your relationships with friends? When do you see those friends who live far away? And again, I just thought it was so fitting to see this in my devotional today, because my topic for all of you is cultivating friendships. Again, I think whether you're a mom or not, whoever you are, male, female, wherever you're right at in the journey of life, I think friendships are so important in being and finding balance in your life. And let me pause and say, I am a work in progress on this one, believe it or not. I am somebody, and my friends who are listening to this, they can probably post below, that I need to spend more time with my good close friends. And it's something that I'm working on. So let me share with you a couple of things. I firmly believe, and I hope you do too, that good friends are people who support us. They pick us up when we're down. They laugh with us. They don't care what we look like. They love our messiness, good, bad, internal, external. They don't care what our house looks like. They don't care what we say, what we do. They just love us for who we are, mind, body, spirit. And I hope you'll agree that our experiences with friends can lift us up and bring us out of a dark place, celebrate the happy places, just help us be more just be better and be a more balanced self. So, so important to have good, cultivated, strong, wise friends who love us and adore us. Yes? And I think it's so important to cultivate and spend time with those people who do lift us up, and spend some time on our friendships as a whole. Yes? Part of being balanced is spending time where it matters. And friendship is a piece of it. And believe it or not, there are social things or friendships too that might not fill us up. So around this, let me share a couple suggestions. So number one, and I just said it, spend more time with those people who truly lift you up. Yes? Here's Liz. She is one of many friends I consider to be very, very close. Liz, I hope it's okay. I'm sharing a picture of you. Too late. This is from my wedding. This is from, 11 years ago, 10 years ago. And this is somebody I know I need to spend more time with. I have about 3 or 4 people that I consider my close friends, and this is something I need to work on. But spend more time with women, people who lift you up. Mind, body, spirit. You heard me say that earlier. People who don't care what you look like, don't care what your house looks like. Be with those people and spend time with them. And on the flip side, and this is a tough one I think for us, lessen the time with people who don't fill you up. And I have learned this one the hard way. And I think especially as women, probably all of us, we want to be kind and be nice and be generous and do what we feel is right. And so I do think a lot of times we end up spending time with things and potentially with people that don't fill us up. And so if somebody is making you feel anxious or depressed, or you leave their time together and you don't feel full, consider lessening your time with those people. I think part of being balanced is letting go of things that bother you. And if that's a person or a group of things or a setting, don't do it. I know that's hard, but don't do it. Number 3, participate in groups that fill you up. I need to give a shout out to my church inspiration circle. You guys are awesome. It fills me up. It's got my spirituality piece that I value so much. We focus on health and wellness, which I love. And those people, they got my heart and they got my soul. I love being in that group and going to those meetings and those social gatherings. I get excited and I get giddy, and when I leave, I feel wonderful. Find a group that does that for you. And I know as moms, especially, we volunteer a lot for many things. If going to something or a group that you're volunteering doesn't fill you up, consider taking it off your plate and finding a group that matches your values. We've talked about that values exercise. And I guarantee you'll find some people and some friendships in there that will help you grow and help you be balanced. Lastly, trust your instincts. I think it's amazing how much time we spend worrying about other people, and sometimes how much time we spend worrying about what we said or what we did affected another person. And friendships take work. I'm not going to negate that, but friendships shouldn't be so hard that you're worried and you're anxious about it. And I have been there. And I'm learning and have learned to let go of when something is so darn uncomfortable that it doesn't feel right. I need to trust that, and I need to let go of that relationship or that friendship. And that is okay. Life is too short. We are all struggling to be balanced, and we deserve, and as part of taking care of ourselves, we deserve to have good people in our lives and to spend our time with good, wonderful, fabulous, awesome people. I hope you would agree. I'm going to post up a blog a little bit later with some more suggestions and tips, so take a listen. And in the meantime, go call a friend, message a friend, text a friend, tell them how much they mean to you. Share this live with them, because I do think part of being balanced is having those friendships and loving them up and being with good peeps. So I promised you, I mentioned last night, a couple of announcements, and stay tuned to this page later today and tomorrow for some cool things I got coming up. And I will share that nobody won the water bottle yesterday. I'm so sorry, but if you are working on any reflections or doing any self-reflection as part of me sharing this series of how to be a balanced mom, post up below and your name will go into a drawing for a water bottle. So that's all I got, you guys. Thanks again for following me. We will spend a few more days here on this series of Balanced Moms, and then I would love to hear from you all too. Topics, things that you'd like to chat about, feel free to post them below, as there'll be a new series next week. Thanks, you guys. Happy Wednesday. Take care. Bye.